What's up, everybody? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new album from the band Cerebral Engorgement entitled GastroIntestinal Bleeding. This is released on Gore House Productions. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of San Francisco, California, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very weird, twisted, and just slam-heavy style of brutal death metal. This project features a guy by the name of Mike Simon. He is the vocalist of another really awesome brutal death metal band that I've been pretty much enjoying for the last few years, Iniquitous Deeds. Great band on New Standard Elite, definitely worth checking out. I had no idea that this was a band that he was in prior to that. This is a band that he's been in for quite a while, and yeah, I was interested to hear what this band was all about, looked up some of their past works, some really good stuff, and now here we are with this fourth full-length entitled Gastrointestinal Bleeding. It's 10 tracks, and it clocks in at around 35 minutes in length, and this is probably some of the most entertaining brutal death metal I've heard in quite some time. Because, I mean, from a musical and lyrical standpoint, it's pretty much meat and potatoes, what you would normally expect. But there's something special about this particular album. Just the way everything is played out and executed, it just is an incredible release. The way the guitar playing is and the way the tuning is on this album is just straight out beastly. I just love the way the riffs are on this album. I mean, take the opening track, Shitnami Shitstorm. Just the way the guitar riffs on that particular track are just disgusting. Just the way the riff work is, the way everything is just patterned out. I just love the way that the riffs are on this album. It's not anything flashy or fancy. It just gets straight to the point, and it's very wildly entertaining. The bass work is good too. I'm really enjoying the way the bass is utilized on this album. More likely than anything, this is a guitar-dominated type of record, but when you do hear the bass, it is definitely dominant, like on the track Cryptosporidial Ejaculation. You hear some really sick, gritty kind of bass work going on, and it definitely has its place amongst this entire record. Very, very well toned out, although it is more guitar-orientated than anything else, mainly due to the riffs and the slam moments of this record. Drum-wise, I'm pretty sure the drums are programmed here, but the way the drums are executed on this album, they just sound really good, really professional sounding stuff. Just the way the fills are, the blast beats, the double bass, the cymbals, the snare and kick, it all has a very authentic type of sound to it, even though it does feel a little bit more on the modern side of things. But yet, I really enjoy this drum performance. It definitely keeps you interested and makes you want to just bang your head and get wild in the pit. That's the kind of vibe you get when you listen to the drums of this record. And vocally, probably some of the dirtiest and most fart, burp, nasty kind of lows you can ever hear on a record. I mean, I'm very impressed by this guy's voice. It sounds very natural. It's obviously a natural vocal tone, no effects or anything like that. This is really the way Mike sounds, and it definitely sounds great. Great vocal deliveries, very sick and nauseating. Even to the lyrics. The lyrics are very over the top and crazy. You can't believe, you almost think to yourself, are there actual lyrics? Is he actually saying anything? Yes, he is. And some of the lyrics are crazy and over the top. It even has that almost science fiction type of vibe going on here. I think it's really, really cool. It's entertaining, and I'm pretty sure this won't be to everyone's taste, but I think this is wildly entertaining stuff. So overall, this is another really fantastic piece of brutal death metal for 2013. Some awesome musicianship, great slams, great vocals, great lyrics, very over the top, but I think it's a fun listen. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Shitnami Shitstorm, Cryptosporidial Ejaculation, Crimson Comes, another great track. Triphallic Pelvic Thrustathon, excuse me, and Electrocauterized Ass Tube. Yeah, over the top indeed. So I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album. I'm going to leave you a link to the Gore House store where you can buy a physical copy of this album. It's only $10. There's also patches available. I heard there might be shirts in the works. Also to the Gore House Productions YouTube where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you feel it's worthy of purchasing or not. So the choice is up to you. So I'm going to show you the album again. This is GastroIntestinal Bleeding by Cerebral Engorgement. This is released on Gore House Productions. Support, and I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Very, very entertaining release. Exceeded my expectations. Much better than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until next time, Army Ho out.